feeling good. I'm feeling real saucy. I'm Kareemspiritworks, and when I'm having fun, I'm the best in the world. So let's get into this. What kind of deck should I use? I'll use this, which is the Rider-Waite with the Aquarian deck. So how are y'all doing? This is for Virgo. Please make sure to get the book at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The link will be in the description box below. Okay, let's get into it. After this batch, you're gonna have 2022 yearly overview coming up for y'all. So y'all still have plenty of videos, all right, coming. So you have the Queen of Cups, the Hermit, the Justice, the Ace of Wands, the Hangman, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So what I'm seeing here for y'all, obviously, the Hermit does represent Virgo, so congratulations, you showed up in your own reading. Justice represents Libra, which is right next to Virgo. You know, I'm just glistening up just a little bit, because I'm feeling real good. And, just gotta, but, what I'm seeing here for the Virgos is, I'm seeing how a lot of you Virgos are in a situation where, a lot of you Virgos are getting a lot of attention. A lot of you Virgos are getting a lot of attention. And the reason why I'm saying that, and a lot of you Virgos are not necessarily sure whether it's good attention or whether it's bad attention, right? Whether it's attention that you want or if it's attention that you don't want. More than likely, it's not going to be the attention that you want, because Virgos is not necessarily, stereotypically, not necessarily a zodiac sign that is too interested in how much attention it's getting. Virgo usually likes to stay low key anyway. But the Queen of Cups, the Hermit, these people just really communicating with you, interested, right? Interested in you. It's something that, they've been seeing you do for a long time. They've been seeing you around. They don't ever necessarily see you with anybody, or if they do, they see you going through some things. But for the most part, a lot of you Virgos is just pretty much doing your thing, and these people see you doing that. So the Ace of Wands and the Hangman is about them trying to think about what the relationship would be like between you and them. The Nine of Cups represents this being a situation for you where the Nine of Cups is about your confidence, right? You choosing, you having a plan, right? Just in general, right? Love, whatever, not necessarily in love per se, but just in long, let's just say lifelong goals, right? Long-term goals. And the Seven of Pentacles represents these people seeing that you have a plan, a direction, right? And they may even say something to you, but the Six of Swords is how they look at you. And the way that they look at you is a person that's essentially fleeting. Someone that isn't necessarily here for a long time, but for a fun time. And the truth is, to any cross watchers, it really depends. And see, this is what a lot of people don't necessarily understand, is that when it comes to Virgo, it really depends on who it is and the type of situation. Because Virgo's heart has to be included into the equation as well. A lot of people, again, this is why the games need to stop happening. Because Virgo is the quiet type, the gigolo, the shyster, and the thug. So the Virgo can either be the quiet type in a sense that, because even a quiet type can still give you problems, but they could be the quiet type in the sense that they're content with who it is that they are, and also who you are, and they can trust you. But for the most part, if a Virgo really likes you and their heart is into it, A Virgo wouldn't cheat on you if they're really in love with you. They'd rather leave you than to cheat on you. You see what I'm saying? So despite the gigolo, if the Virgo turns into the gigolo, where the Virgo is just essentially all over the place and you can't necessarily trust them, and they're all over the place and they're really doing their thing with other people, then they're not in love with you. You understand what I'm saying? And it's time for you to essentially separate yourself from them. That's a clear sign. Sorry, just to let y'all know. But the King of Swords and the Four of Cups represents these people want you to come up to them and say something to them. They want to get your attention and they want to be seen by you. Now let's clarify the Four of Cups. Right, let's clarify the Four of Cups. You have the Emperor, Three of Pentacles, and you have the Knight of Rods, which represents, to clarify the Four of Cups, this represents you. You are already the King of Pentacles, and now this is you, the Emperor. This is how they see you. They see you as someone who isn't necessarily a jerk, but someone who is capable of getting what they want and getting what it is that they want, and someone who doesn't necessarily need anybody as far as a crutch is concerned in order to exist. And the things that the Three of Pentacles represents, they want to be able to kind of come into your life and add to that, right? But the Knight of Wands represents, they know more than likely they're gonna have to fight to get in your life. See, that's another secret. I'm kind of telling off on the Virgos, because even though I am a Virgo, because again, Virgo is very complicated. But the thing is that a lot of times people don't want to fight to be with Virgos. And when I say fight, I'm not necessarily talking about getting into the drama in that sense. But a lot of times people don't last very long with Virgo. And this is why Virgos end up becoming the gigolo, because even when they don't necessarily want to, right? I must have spoken to around 1,000 different people, right? Romantically, in that sense. And the only reason why I say 1,000 is just to kind of give people a reference point, as to just to give you an idea of how many people I've actually spoken to. I've really lost count, right? And I can essentially spit them, off the top of my head. It's easy. Kate, Giselle, Jamari, Yasira, Tiffany, Danessa. I can go on and on and on and on. Obviously not mentioning their last names, right? Or what they look like or anything like that. But just to give you an idea of just their first names, right? Because there's a lot of people who are named that type of stuff. Either way it goes, right? Either way it goes. A lot of the people don't want to fight to be in your life, in the sense of they won't actually stay, right? The relationship that Virgos build up, or what some people think is built up, is so flimsy. So, yeah. But that's pretty much it. If you cross watchers want to be with a Virgo, y'all have to actually stick around, right? And stop giving Virgos the okie doke and switching and changing. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.